How did the Supreme Court gain the power to declare a law unconstitutional? Well, let's look at some civics points in 60 seconds. And this is the Supreme Court case Marbury v. Madison. The answer to the question is it begins with the 1803 case of Marbury v. Madison. And as President John Adams was leaving office, he appointed William Marbury as a justice of the peace, and Marbury's commission was signed by Adams, but it was never delivered. And when Thomas Jefferson became president, he ordered Secretary of State James Madison not to deliver the commission. So Marbury asked the Supreme Court to force Madison to hand over the commission. Now, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, John Marshall, ruled that Marbury had a legal right to the commission, but the law that allowed Marbury to bring the case directly to the Supreme Court conflicted with Article 3 of the Constitution. And so the Supreme Court, therefore, declared that part of the law unconstitutional. And so the decision in Marbury v. Madison firmly established the principle of judicial review, the most important check that the Supreme Court has on the legislative and executive branches. Judicial review means that the Supreme Court can determine whether laws or executive orders violate the Constitution. They can rule something unconstitutional. Marbury lost his case, but the Supreme Court gained one of its most important